Okay, we saw a calculation, or I saw a calculation in one test, said 0.0064 joules, which was the correctly obtained energy involved in the situation, divided by 9.8 meters per second squared equals 6.5 times 10 to the negative fourth meters. Now, the reasoning here was incorrect. The units are incorrect. If you check out the units and do the units carefully, you'll see that the units of joules divided by meters per second squared are not meters. Okay? The units of joules divided by units of force, kilogram meters per second squared, would be meters. But you don't divide energy by acceleration to get displacement. Okay, the work or energy is a product of force and displacement. So if you divide an energy by a displacement or by a force, you can get a displacement if that's the type of information you have. As far as units, a joule is a kilogram meter squared per second squared. If you divide that by a meter per second squared, you get a kilogram meter. Joule over meter per second squared is kilogram meter. Work done by net force over acceleration divided by acceleration is net force times delta S divided by acceleration. Net force divided by acceleration is mass. So that the calculation work by the net force divided by acceleration gives you the mass times displacement product, and this is really not an important quantity. And in another place, maybe on the same problem, I don't remember right now because it's been a couple of days since we did this, but we have total work is 15 meters per second times 8 kilograms times 67 meters. Again, this calculation comes out kilogram meter squared per second, and that's not a unit of work. That's not a joule. And there's no case where you would multiply a change in velocity, which is what the 15 meters per second was in this case, by the mass and the displacement. You would multiply an acceleration by the mass and the displacement. Now, I believe maybe that 15 meters per second was actually 15 meter per second squared acceleration. So maybe this one almost came out right, and someone just forgot to write down the square on the second. But if you're not checking out the units, you're not really doing the problem. And I understand being rushed on a test. That's really not something you want to rush through, especially since I don't put a time limit on you.